Let me see. I can get this back on here. Hello. My hair is a mess. I did brush it though. It looks a mess though. Hey, how are you? I'm doing card readings. So if you would like a reading, just let me know. Yes. Enjoying the nice weather. Okay. Who am I speaking with? Let me see who's on. Hey, how are you? All right. Hey, Frugal. Billy. Okay. I've got Alice, the Zodiac future cards, and I have Whispers of Love. Hey, our paranormal world, and it is Kim, right? Yes, I think so. I'm gonna write this down. Hello, hello. Frugal or Kim or Three Souls. Did y'all want me to put you down for a reading? No problem. I'm getting better at it. Whispers, okay. Okay. Do you have to get up early? Oh, I'm assuming if you're going to bed at 7. Yes, Lisa, I did. Lisa, I'll put you down for one too, okay? Those cards just squeaked really weird. All right, Billy, choose a number 1 through 8 for me. Whichever number you are feeling. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Six, okay. All right, cards. Here. Let's get this back. What do you have for Billy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, your first card is physical touch. Your second card says practice compassion. And your third card says true love. Physical touch, it says a tender touch can mean so much. And that is just representing, hugging someone, the one you love, or, holding hands can mean so much. And this is letting you know that that's what you need to be doing. That's what this person needs from you, and also what you need from this person. And your next card says, see things from a fresh perspective. So, sometimes we get into the same old grind every day. And it's time to look at everything, like the whole idea and the I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but the foundation of your relationship from a new perspective. Get out of that same old grind and look at everything from a new perspective right now. And then this one is awesome. It says true love. This love is once in a lifetime. And this is letting you know that the love you have is meant for you. It is perfect, and it doesn't happen all the time. So you have a once in a lifetime true love. And I hope that helps. Oh, wow, Kim. You're welcome. Okay, I have Kim and Lisa down. If anybody else wants one, go ahead and tell me in the chat, and I will. You're welcome. Those were good cards. And I'll put you down. Kim, which deck would you like? I have Whispers of Love, Alice, and the Zodiac. Okay. I like Alice. Okay, Kim, go ahead and think of a number 1 through 8. Whichever number you are feeling. Did you want a reading, Frugal? I'll put you down. All right, cards. What do you have for Kim? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, your first card, Kim, says find the lesson. Your next card is uncertainty. And your last card is such a curious dream. Now your first one, this one, it says discover the purpose in a situation and trust your learning. This one represents that, like, maybe right now you're not sure about what you're going through is worth it, or why you're going through certain things, or you have in the past. But this is just reminding you that just to trust it. Trust the plan. It's all for a reason, and you will definitely figure out what the lesson is that you're learning, and you may not realize it for a while. Sometimes it can take us months or years to to look back and really figure out what that lesson was with things we go through in life. And that's what this card is reminding you of. Just keep going. You're doing the right thing. Just know that there is a lesson involved. And this one is uncertainty. You're wondering who you're going to become. And with this card, it's telling you to choose who you're going to become. Maybe there's like a crossroad in your life, or something has happened recently and you're just not really sure what's going on, or maybe something happened and it just threw you for a loop. But just know that you can set into motion who you're going to become. So we can always put our intentions out there and they come back to us. So don't feel like you're not who you want to be, because you can change that. You can do what you want with this life that you're in right now. And this card, such a curious dream. And underneath it, it says grounding, return to reality, and coming home. So maybe you've been daydreaming about something a lot, or wishing for something that you don't have. And it may have to do with this one. But this is telling you, keep your mind focused on what is real right now. But it's always okay to dream and put things into motion that you want. But it's letting you know, is like, come back to reality. You know, you're daydreaming a lot lately. I'm wishing for something that you don't have. You can always choose who you're going to become. Just make sure that you put it out into the universe. I hope that helps, Kim. I'm missing all the chat. It's good to do that, though. It lets us use our imagination. All right, Lisa, which deck do you want? You're welcome. We can make our daydreams reality, though. Hey, can you guys see me? I don't know if I'm on here still. Hello? Okay. I was trying to dust, like, I don't know if it was dog hair or something off the thing, and I hit it and it went off. Sorry. All right, Lisa. I'm going to choose Alice for you, okay? You choose it. Now you choose a number 1 through 8, whichever number you are feeling. Just think about it and whatever number you're feeling. It's loud. Yeah, they are so loud and it echoes so bad when I do these. So every time they make a noise, it echoes. Every time I do a live stream, he goes and just slurps water. Okay, number 8. All right, cards. What do you have for Lisa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, Lisa, your first card says it's always tea time. Your second card is falling. I don't know about y'all, but I love the artwork on these. And your third card says forget who you are. Lisa, your first card represents repetition. So this is telling you that maybe you think or you're feeling like you do the same thing every single day and it's like you just repeat and repeat and repeat. So this is representing that. So to change it up, it would be doing something where you don't feel like that. You know, you don't want to feel like it's just because, like in the photos can tell us a lot too. Look, she looks bored. You know, she's like, So what you would want to do is change something, you know, make plans to go somewhere, you know, sometimes like a couple times a week, or just do something a little bit different. Take a different path the next time you go out and do something, because you don't want to feel like you're just on repeat over and over and over. So this next one says you're going through change when you feel like you're falling, like maybe spiritually, physically, mentally, you're going through some kind of a change and you feel like you're in maybe somewhere like something you're not familiar with, or that you notice you're changing, but you feel like you're falling because you're not sure about it. So this is just letting you know that, you know, when you have a change like that, it's usually for the best. I mean, most likely it's always for the best. So don't feel like you're just going into this unknown, because you're on the right path. This is letting you know that that's what's happening. You're not going crazy. You're not, like, you know, when we feel like that, when we feel like we're falling or going through a change, sometimes we just don't know what we're doing with ourselves. And this is just letting you know to embrace that change, because we all change all the time. So do something different, embrace any changes that are happening. And now this one says, forget who you are. And I think this card is really important. So this is telling you, don't let who you think you should be, like, you know, who we're told to be all of our lives. Don't let who you think you should be get in the way of who you want to be. So don't let it define you. Don't let your memory define you. So anything that you know of what, you know, your life, what you know, what you should be doing, don't worry about that right now, because this is letting you know that when you go through this change, like you're going to be not a new person, but you're going to be a better you, a better version of you. So don't let what you think you should be get in the way of this change. Just embrace what's coming. I hope that helps, Lisa. What kind of dog do you have, Frugal? We've got, how many do I have? I think I have 5. Yeah, they always wait till I'm on a live stream and then start running around and eating and drinking and being loud. The one that was shrinking loud is a 15-year-old dachshund. Oh, we have one that's I think it's a mountain cur, but that's what they had said he was. He's a rescue as well. He looks a lot like a pit in the face, but he also looks like the mountain cur. He's a brindle. If you look up, you know, when I look up the pictures, he looks a lot like that too. I will, Lisa. Is yours hyper? Ours is hyper, and he's probably 6 years old now. He is extremely hyper. Very, very hyper. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Yeah, we have him, and then another rescue. I don't know what she is. She is going to be 9 this fall. She was, somebody had dumped a litter of pups out of a car window in a nearby town. And that's how we got her. Right, Teresa? And then I got my Yeti outside. Teresa, would you like a reading? Or anyone else if I missed them? Oh. Ours is hyper, like crazy hyper. He wants to play 24/7. He gets worn out quicker now, but he's very hyper. All right, which deck would you like? I have Whispers of Love, Zodiac, and Atlas. Sorry, my nose itches. There's another piece of hair on my keyboard, but I'm not going to touch it. I don't want it to go off. Thank you, Frugal. Whispers of Love. I don't know how I did that earlier. I don't think I hit like leave the live stream. I will, Lisa. Lisa went exploring with us the other day. When was it? Friday? I have some videos I need to edit. I need to finish editing one, and then I have another one to edit. Hey, how are you? Hey, Clown, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. As Lisa did really well during the investigation, but when I found the pentagram, she was like, nope, not going in. Okay, I'll get you next. Frugal, if you decide you want a reading, just holler at me or type it at me. All right, Teresa, choose the number 1 through 8. All right, cards. What do you have for Teresa? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Janica, hi. Okay, your first card says appreciate the moment. Your next card says look to your inner strength. And your third card says forgiveness. Now your first card says every moment is every situation is an opportunity to find love and to grow. So that card is telling you to don't let the little moments pass you by. You know, look at them from a different perspective, because there's so much to learn with everything we do, everything we see, even if we're not paying attention to it in that way. There's always room to grow, to learn, and to find new things to love, or to get back to loving something you used to love that you've forgotten about. Maybe you love to go outside and watch birds fly in the trees, or, you know, eat out of a feeder, or maybe you like to go to the park, or there's something you like to do. And I think this card is reminding you to get back to something you love. Don't miss those little moments. Don't let them pass you by. your inner strength. This is reminding you of how strong and how powerful you really are, Teresa. It says you're stronger than you even realize. So embrace that, like tap into that strength, because sometimes, life can make us feel weak or defeated. And this is reminding you that you are so much stronger than any problem or any situation you're in right now, that you have the ability to get beyond that, to rise above that with power. Not because, you want some, like, you're not going to rise above it because you're just trying to avoid it, but you're going to get through that. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get through it. So always trust your intuition, yourself. Always trust yourself. And this is forgiveness. And I really think this card is telling you to forgive yourself. Don't go around, holding on to this regret or wishing you did things differently in the past, because that's not going to get us anywhere in the future. When we hold on to the past, we're not going to be able to change that. So don't do that. Don't be stuck or, let yourself be bound to I could have, I should have, I wish I would have, because to get where you need to go, use that inner strength and forgive yourself. If you have to write yourself a letter or, do some shadow work, do that, because you need to forgive yourself, because you can't change what's happened. And we learn from everything that's happened. There's life lessons. So, just get beyond that, because you need to embrace your strength, forgive yourself, and appreciate all those little moments that you're missing out on. Okay, I will, Lisa. All right, Janica, did you want a reading? Yes. I just about dropped my paper. Are you still here, Neil? Okay, which deck do you want, Neil? I got Alice, Whispers of Love, and the fortune telling cards. Alice. These are like my trusty rusties. I love these ones. All right, go ahead and choose the number 1 through 8, whichever number you are feeling in your soul. I know this is probably echoing pretty loud. I don't know how to shuffle quietly. Especially these big cards. I mean, they're huge. I think you and Neil missed it a little while ago, Shanika. There was a piece of dog hair on my computer screen, and I went to go wipe it off, and the whole live stream went down. It was not my Wi-Fi that time. It was my blonde hair. All right, cards. What do you got for Neil? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. You got one of my favorite cards. The first one is Law is Not Justice. Your next card is messages for a rabbit. And your third card is becoming braver. Now your first card, I can't talk today, guys. I'm sorry. Your first card is representing rules that aren't fair. Now this could mean something you're going through that you feel like there's a situation right now that you're in that's not fair, but it's like legally binding, I guess. Or it could even be just something in general that you're going through that you feel something is going on that is not fair. But know that you can change things like that. You know, we all have the power to change situations, and we even have the power to change laws. You know, there's steps we can take to do things. So if you're going through a situation that you feel like is not fair right now, know that you can change that or try your best to change it. And then your next card, messages from a rabbit. And this is representing when you get messages from the animal world. So that is telling you to look for messages from animals. It's telling you to look for, for messages from ones that have passed away or from your spirit guides in the form of animals. And we can, always ask for a certain specific, if you're talking to somebody that has passed away, and you can request, I should say, them to, tell them, I want to see you in the form of a bluebird, and wait and see when it happens. Like, it may take a couple of days, but you're going to see it. And that's a good way to practice too, to get specific with it, like, hey, I know you're here, and I always, when I see this certain thing, it reminds me of you, but, show me yourself as a orange butterfly, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it could even be, someone that it doesn't have to be somebody you're related to. It could be anything in the spirit world, but that's telling you to look for messages. And I think you need to be specific with it too, and see how it goes, because it definitely does happen. It can happen. I've done it before. So, and you may even have connections with these animals. Maybe there's an animal in your life that you had a really strong connection with, or you still do. So that is just letting you know that to keep an eye out for that. I think it's going to be good for you. And becoming braver, that's a good card too. That is letting you know that all these experiences you're going through, and it may even be this one too, that whatever you're feeling is happening, is not fair. You're going to learn from that. You're going to gain strength. You are going to, get stronger from it. It's going to build your character. So anytime we go through anything that in life, and this to be true, we learn our lessons from it. And it may not be something we see currently, but in the long run, we're definitely going to see that. So I really think those two cards go together. You're going to learn a lot from whatever you're feeling like is happening that's not fair, but also you've got that special card. I think it's special because not everybody has that ability to communicate with animals like that. And I hope that helps. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever tried, what I was talking about with the animals, like being specific with it, but it's really cool. I had seen somebody talk about it one time before, and it does work. It's cool how we can put that into motion. We can set that out in the universe and our intentions, and it comes back like that. You're welcome. Hey, Murad, how are you? I'm doing readings if you want one, Murad. All right, Janica, which deck would you like? If you guys haven't checked out Murad's channel, do it. It's pretty cool. And I always say this about decisions, sometimes, we're humans, we'll overthink things, but we're always going to know what's best for ourselves. Like, always trust your intuition, because you're going to know what you need. Alice, okay, go ahead and choose your number. You're welcome. I'm so noisy with these. All right. First, what do you have for Jack? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Your first card, Janica, is I want to be queen. Your next card is who in the world are you? If you can see it. And the next one is a moment's regret. Your first card says stating your sovereignty and declaring your freedom. So this is just telling you to be the bad bee you are. This is telling you to, girl, put your crown on and wear it. Hold your head up high. Don't let anybody get you down. Don't let anyone get you down, because you are worthy of wearing that crown. Well, you're a queen. That's who you are. And this one says getting to know the new you. So you're going to hold your head up high, put that crown on, and you're going to get to know yourself wearing that crown and being awesome, knowing you're worthy, knowing you're worthy. So it's going to be a change. You're going to go through this change, and you're going to get to know the new you. And you're still going to be the same, but it's going to be like a better, upgraded version of you. So that's what's happening. And then this card is saying that you're probably feeling like somewhere along the way you've made mistakes, or you're remembering the past. You're not paying too much attention to the future right now, because you're worried about like what you did last week, what you did last month, what you did 10 years ago. And these two cards are telling you not to do that, because there's a new you. There's a new you. And if you hold on to this past, that's going to block your path. That is going to set you back. It's going to take you down a road that's going to take a lot longer to get there. So try not to worry about what any of the past held, and don't let it get you down, because you have this awesome new you coming. So you need to embrace that and clear the way for it, because this needs to happen. Don't get held back because of your own fear, or, not being able to forgive yourself, or just letting it be in the past. So, yeah, those were good cards too. You're welcome. And it's good for, for us to look at the past and figure out what lessons we had to learn from it. But, when we always are wishing that, we should have done this or should have done that, when we can't go back and change it, that's where it gets kind of blocked, the blockages come from. All right, Murad, which deck do you want? I have the Alice, which is the one I just read. I've got Whispers of Love, and then I have these cool Zodiac future telling cards. You're welcome, Teresa. Future. I think you're the first one that's requested these ones tonight. These are cool. These ones are easier to shuffle. Janica, it's usually margaritas, but I'm out. Oh, hold on, guys. I just dropped some. There I go laughing and then dropping stuff. Okay, got it. Well, we will do that, Murad. Neil, do you want a reading from the future cards after I read Murad's? I don't know if it'll help any. All right. Cards, what do you have for Murad? All right, I'll try to pull this down so you can see it. Well, let me start by saying, before I forget, this Murad, this deck comes with a wish card. So if there's something you want to know the answer to, like a yes or no question, just think about it. You don't have to type it in, but just think about it, and the answer will be in the card. So go ahead and do that. All right. All right, your wish answer is a no or not likely. Now, your first card says, be careful in what you tell others. So this is just letting you know that, sometimes we tell people stuff and they go and create this gossip, maybe they add some stuff to the story. So just be careful in who you tell stuff to right now. And this may have already happened. Maybe somebody is saying that you said something you didn't say, or, taking what you said out of context. And then the next card underneath it says heartaches and trouble before real success. And I feel like you really, what that card is, exactly what it means. We're going to go through heartache. We're going to go through trouble. Nothing's going to come easy, but you're going to have success after that. And the next card says a change in the life of a true friend. Now, you have a good friend, this person is true to you, but their life is changing. And this may have already happened or is happening now. Your next card says you have very good friends. That's a good card to always have. Your next one says a call from a loved one or a kiss. So there's somebody that wants to talk to you. It could be, like a romantic partner. It could be somebody that you've lost contact with, but somebody wants a call or a kiss from you. And that is present. And your next card says a woman is coming between you and your beloved. So if you're in a relationship right now, there's going to be somebody trying to get in the way of that, or could be. Okay, and your future card says, regardless of opposition, you will be successful. So no matter how tough the road gets, this is telling you you have success coming. It's not going to come easy. You're going to have to work hard for it, but it's going to be there. And then your next card for your future says your troubles will vanish. There's happiness ahead. So any of these troubles you're having, and it may have to do with this relationship issue, it says your troubles are going to vanish. You have so much happiness ahead. And then the next card says you have wealth inherited from an unexpected quarter. So somebody's going to leave you something, and it may be money, but it also could be something important to them. It could be just something that meant something to them. So it could be a family heirloom. It could be, who knows what it could be. It could even be a haunted doll. Who knows? Somebody's just going to leave something that's worth something to them. They're going to leave that to you or give it to you. I hope that helped, Murad. Hey, Peggy, how are you? Yeah, they're really cool. I'm so glad I got them. I couldn't find like any videos of anybody using these when I ordered them, so I just kind of jumped in. But I'm glad I did. Yeah, they do like the first row is like past, then present, then future. And your future was the success and somebody leaving you something or giving you something. Let me see. Awesome. I'm so glad. Let me see. All right. Are you still here, Neil? And if anybody else jumped in here, let me know if you want a reading and I'll write your name down. Okay. And you want me to do these, right? I believe I saw you say yes above it. So before I did that last reading. Okay. Okay, Frugal. All right, Peggy, I'll put you down. You're welcome. Y'all need to check out Murad's channel. He's doing a live on Halloween night, and it's a costume contest. I'll probably win it, but, y'all can try. I'm just... All right, Neil, go ahead and this comes with a wish, so go ahead and think of something you want to know the answer to, a yes or no. You don't have to tell us. Just think about it. All right, cards, what do you have for Neil? Okay, it says your wish answer is no. Your first card says you need to have self-confidence, otherwise you will lose. That is letting you know you need to build up your self-confidence. Just know your worth. Know you're powerful. You just build that self-confidence up. Your next card says be careful of a serious flirtation. This is in the past, so it could be something that's already happened or recently happened. And the next card says you are good, but people misunderstand you. So you may have people in your life that really don't understand who you are or what you do. And, try not to let that cause issues, with how you respond, to everyday life. The next one says you are loved by all who come in contact with you. And then your next one for present says a marriage will take place soon. So somebody will be getting married soon. Your next one says that your life partner is a person of strong will. And that's always a good thing. Your future says you will be more prosperous in the near future. So you have some good luck coming up. Your next card says do not discourage quickly. That's a good card to always remember. Don't give up. Don't discourage quickly, because you have success coming. And then your next future card says, don't give so much advice that it causes hard feelings. So this card just represents, when people ask for advice, and it may be just a specific person that maybe they get a little upset because they don't like to hear the truth all the time. So this is kind of just telling you that, if this person asks for advice, just don't give so much that it causes hard feelings, because that could be representing that, a friend may get upset with you in the near future if, it'll be from them asking, but I think your cards were really good. You have some good success coming up soon. And hopefully that helps. Hey, cute goth girl gamer, how are you? It's this one, Murad. The Wonderful Zodiac fortune telling cards. You're welcome. I have the Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards too, but those are like, the spread on those are just a lot bigger. It takes a lot longer to read those. I've done them a few times on here. The buttons are just close together. I do that all the time. All right, Peggy, which deck would you like? You're welcome. Guys, I'm going to turn my camera off for like 1 minute. I will be right back. Okay, thank you all for waiting. Zodiac. Okay. Okay, cute goth girl gamer, would you like a reading? If so, just let me know in the chat. All right, Peggy, this comes with a wish, so think about something you want to know the answer to, a yes or no, and it'll be in the cards. Oh, dropping them again. Thank you. All right, cards, what do you have for Peggy? I gotta do this. All right, Peggy, your wish answer is no, or not likely. Your first card says you are going to be happier than you dared to hope. So you have some happiness coming, and this is in the past, so it could have it's probably already starting. It's already set into motion. So you have a lot of happiness coming. Your next card said heartaches and troubles before real success. So, sometimes that's expected. We have to work hard for where we want to go. Nothing's going to come super easy. So don't get discouraged by that. And then the next one says you will be more prosperous in the near future. So you have that to look forward to. And your present card says you're always doing for others without reward. So this card just represents, there's certain people that have a calling to help other people, I should say, that want to help people and don't mind doing it. You see the good in people and you want to help them. And that's a good card to have because not everybody's like that. Your next card for present says you will suffer a great loss, but you will overcome your grief. So this usually represents like somebody may get sick or pass away, and it even could be a pet, but it says you're definitely going to overcome your grief. And your next card says forgive someone now and don't trust them again. So someone who's done you wrong, forgive them because that's going to help you heal. Just don't trust them again. And your future card says a long motor trip with a surprise at the end. So this is telling you that you have a trip coming up. It may already be something planned. It might be a vacation, a little getaway. Some kind of trip is going to happen. And it says there's going to be a surprise at the end. And your next card says you are a very well-liked person. And I would definitely agree with that one. So your next future card says good news is coming within a week or so. So you got some good news coming to look forward to. And I hope that helps. Okay, bye, Kim. Hope you have a great day. What's left of the day. You're welcome, Peggy. I hope it helps. 10 a.m. Oh my goodness. It is 8:01 here in the evening. So if there's anybody I missed, you guys let me know and I'll do your reading. Okay, did I miss anyone? Excuse me. Okay, awesome. Now, if anybody would like a reading from a different deck, just let me know. I've already done your reading. What's everybody been up to? What'd y'all do today? All right, Janica, which deck do you want? Spent money. Okay. All right, go ahead and think of your yes or no wish. I love when it stays daylight till like 9:30. I love it. I don't like that whole getting dark at 5:30, 6 o'clock stuff. You sound like me. Last time I went to the feed store, I think I left there with 200 pounds of feed. Yeah. Yeah, it was 200. All right, cards. What do you have for Janica? All right, and this is in your past right here, and it says forgive someone now, but don't trust them again. So there's somebody that's made you lose trust in them. Forgive them for your own sake, but don't trust this person again. And this one says you will soon go on a long trip. So this is in the past, so I think we both know what that was. And then your next one says you're going to be happier than you dared to hope. So that is an awesome card to have. Your present card says a long motor trip with a surprise at the end. So I don't know if you have a trip coming up soon or like a getaway for the weekend or something going on. It says there's going to be a surprise at the end. And then your next card for the present says something will happen that will change the entire atmosphere for the best. And I think that goes great with the cards you had earlier because it was talking about that change, something happening. And your next one says you are missing many opportunities. Take advantage of them. And this card is always a reminder, that we need to do what we can, like when we can, like don't pass up a chance to go do something or go somewhere because it's going to be fun. You're going to have a good time and it's going to get you out of that daily, everyday, same old, same old. And your future card says you have or will receive money real soon. So you have some money coming to you. There goes my dog again drinking. Success in business enterprises through hard work. So this is telling you that you're going to have success in whatever business you're working on through hard work. Now, this could mean, whatever I'm sure you know what it means, but whatever you're working on or you want to do, you're going to get there. You're going to have success. It's just going to be hard work. And the next one says you're going to have to carry through with your plans. So if you have plans to go do something, do it. And I think that goes right with that one. If there's somewhere you want to go, investigate or go visit, get it done, go do it because you're missing out on some opportunities. Come on over. Oh, love you too, Peggy. Yes, do that. Might be a little bit longer than that. I think it depends on what part you're in, but it's probably about 15 to 17, 18 hours. I think maybe a little, I don't know, somewhere through there. Hey, Neva. Sorry. I don't know which way is it, Neva or Neva? Would you like a reading? Let me see if hope everybody is doing good tonight. Yes, I know that was crazy. Hey, Bama, how are you? I'm so glad that you're back on live streams and, doing stuff like that you're able to. Praying for you, Bama. That's good. Good to hear. How are those the spirits of the kids doing? Excuse me, I got something stuck in my throat. You're welcome. It probably is, Janica. Hey, Selena, how are you? Hi, Sophie's Retro Revival. No, I'm still on here. They're misbehaving. I figure since you've had some time to kind of be still, they might be communicating with you a little more. Right? Selena or Sophie, did either of you want a reading? I know I couldn't even imagine. That'd be my luck though, Janica. Like if I did, we're on the bus, that would be my luck. That would happen to me. Oh no, Sophie. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, which deck would you like, Sophie? I have the Whispers of Love. I have the Alice in Wonderland Oracle, and then I have the Zodiac fortune telling cards. Okay, Selena, I'll get you down next. Okay. Yes, definitely prayers for them, Sophie. Janica, I don't know if it's a hairball. I think it's from rolling hay yesterday. We rolled a big old round bale out back for the goat, so I think that's what it is. Maybe. It might be a hairball. Who knows? All right, Sophie, I want you to choose a number 1 through 8, whichever number you're feeling. Yes, I'll put you on the list. There you go. Yes, Bama's exactly right. There's such a good support system here for everyone. All right. Cards, what do you have for me, Sophie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, your first card is get to know each other. Your second card says love who you are. And your third card says actions speak loudly. So your first card says, learn to meet another's need for love. Get to know each other. This card is an important card when it comes to relationships. You know, you have to get to know somebody, know who they are. And in the picture, it shows them laughing and, you know, they're embracing. You have to get to know somebody, and that's what it's reminding you of. Make sure you know someone. Know the real person, not what they want you to see. And when you get to know them, you'll know how, you know, what they expect as well. And the next one says, love who you are. And underneath it, it says, you are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. You need to love yourself. Always. Always love yourself first, because you'll never be able to, you know, get to know anyone else on that level, that emotional level with love, until you love yourself. And that's a reminder to make sure you put yourself first. Actions speak loudly. So this is telling you to express your feelings, your love through actions. You know, do something nice for somebody that you care about or that you're in a relationship with. Or it could even mean, you know, a family member that you love. It does not have to always be a relationship, but it's telling you to do something for this person. Show them by doing something, not just, you know, saying it and thinking that's enough. And it is enough most of the time, you know, but sometimes we have to show people we love them. And that's what that's reminding you of. Love who you are and show those you love that you love them. Thank you, Cassie. I hope that helps. All right, Selena, which deck do you want? And then Neva, you'll be next. And I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong. You guys didn't see that. I just shot 3 cards across the... Yeah. Awesome. Yes, that's definitely telling you, make sure you get to know this person. Ooh. I think we'll go with Alice. Number 7. Cassie, did you want a reading? I love Alice. Awesome, Sophie. That's awesome. All right, cards. What do you have for Selena? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, your first card says you can't go back to yesterday. Your next card says such a curious dream. And your next card, it says wake up. It's a pretty card. All right, this one is telling you to live in the present. Don't live wishing you did something differently. A lot of us are guilty of that. You know, we look to the past and wish we could have changed something, done something differently, said something differently, made different choices. But that's not going to get you anywhere right now. You need to let the past be the past. Live in the present. Don't let the past control what is happening right now. And this is telling you, such a curious dream, return to reality, ground yourself, and don't focus too much on living in a world that doesn't exist. And I think it's because of this. Don't live in what you wish you would have had or what you wish you would have done. I think it's telling you to ground yourself and be in the present. Come to reality, because the past does not control you anymore. And this one says, it's time to wake up. This is your moment. This is your moment to realize what you need to do and to do it. If there's something you need to forgive yourself for in the past, do it, and don't let it control you anymore. Like I tell people, if you have to write a letter to yourself or to someone else, and you don't have to send it, we can have a bonfire, burn it, whatever you need to do some shadow work if you need to, and don't let that control you. So it's just this is all going straight together. It's telling you to live right now. And I hope that helps, Selena. Those cards are telling you, girl, that it is time to live in the moment. Hey, MCAT Paranormal Research. All right, Neva, are you still here? Are you guys here? Hold on a minute. Did something happen? Okay, do you want Oracle or do you want the future telling cards? Because they're definitely a little different. Yes, well, I saw the comment that said it, something like somebody's phone was frozen, so I wasn't sure if it was my internet. Okay. Okay. Okay, you said number 3. Okay. We'll do Alice for you, Neva. I don't know. Let me look. Okay, I see it now. Awesome. I'm glad it resonated with you. Yes, Neva, you're here. All right, I want to do Alice for you, and you said number 3. Right, MCAT? All right. Cards, what do you have for Neva? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Your first card says keeping up. Your next card says clock time. And your next card is impossible things. So your first one is you're feeling like you have to keep up. You're putting all this effort in, and it's also letting you know that you need to keep up with things, if you have deadlines, timelines, but don't do it to where you're always feeling like you're strained or you're pushing yourself to the limits. You need to make sure you can figure out a way to get things done without pushing yourself to the limits. Your next one says time, pressure, and inner rush. So these two cards are definitely, this is, your guides telling you that you need to slow down because you always feel like you're under pressure. You feel like you're in a rush. You have to do this. You have to do that and do it by a certain time. Maybe you're just, you're hard on yourself with this stuff. You put too much pressure on yourself. But if there's something that can wait or you can space stuff out, I would do that because you don't need to, when we feel like this, it's going to take away from everything else in our lives. It's going to put, you not getting good sleep. It's going to possibly, make your mind foggy. It's going to just put you in a situation that you don't want to be in, with just feeling so much pressure and stress. Now this one, the impossible things, it says working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and a fresh perspective. So I think this is definitely telling you this card is like the aftermath of these two cards. It's telling you to look at a fresh perspective. You need to work through that and try to come up with a plan to where you're not in a rush and trying to keep up with everyone else or with something that you could slow down on. So it might seem impossible right now, but it's definitely possible. Look at it from a different point of view, not from the getting things done at a specific time. Yes, that's exactly what it's telling you. It's telling you to slow down a little bit, space things out. Don't stress yourself out because it affects our whole lives when we do that, not just the work we're working on. It affects everything. You're welcome. All right, did somebody else jump in that needed a reading? I can't remember. Okay, MCAT or Bama, did y'all want readings? I think I got everyone else. Or Cassie, did you want one? Okay, I thought I'd ask. There's a dog barking down the road. It's not mine. So what have you guys been up to? I hope everyone had a great Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the dads and the moms who played the dad part too. Can't forget that. Well, guys, if I have gotten everyone's reading done, I'm going to hop off here and go put my goats to bed. Yes, exactly, Bama. There's a lot of moms playing both parts. Oh, that's awesome. Janica. You're welcome, Sophie. I guess I'm going to talk to my dad with my dowsing rods this evening. You're welcome, Selena. Guys, I will have a new video out as soon as I get it edited. I've got some of it done, but I need like really quiet when I edit, because I like to listen really good to the EVPs or and stuff like that. And I haven't had time to do it yet. Yes, everybody have a great evening. Love you all. Thank you all for being here. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Janica. Bye, Teresa. I'll be praying for her, Janica. Hopefully she'll get better. No, that's awesome. That you've had her in your life as long as you have. I think both of mine passed away before I was 20. Good night, everyone. Bye. My hair's a mess, isn't it? Thanks for joining me.